A project that we've been working on. It's called Breathing for Life, so the topic itself speaks as to what we're going to do. And also the project that we've been doing in Ethiopia since 2009. Well, I'm a visiting Rotary actually. I'm an international service chair for Castro Valley Club in the Bay Area. Breathing for Life project is a project that can save the lives of millions of people by providing an oxygen generator to Nedjo Hospital in Ethiopia and by educating the community about it. I was born and raised in this city in Ethiopia, Nedjo, so that's why I go up there to serve the community that I was once part of with using my professional skills. And I'm a registered nurse at Stanford currently, and I used to work at Memorial here in Modesto for about 5 years. A little information or facts about the hospital. It serves about 500,000 people, the city and the surrounding village. It's owned by the government. The hospital has 6 physicians, 1 surgeon, 1 OBGYN. I'll let you guys do the calculation as to how many patients 1 physician serves. They have 82 beds. They have 6 rooms, so that means 8 to 10 patients are covered in the same room. And they have 3 private rooms for a TB or any other infectious patients. So I came back and talked to the physicians that I work with at Memorial, and one of the cardiologists went with me in 2010. We treated about 200 patients that year, and we found out there are a lot of kids that were born with congenital heart defect. And again, I came back with an assignment saying that we don't want those kids to die, we want to help them, but there wasn't an echo or anything, ultrasound that could be done in that time. So, and we screened 92, 16 of them had severe condition that might kill them within a year or so. The surgery won't be done in Ethiopia, so I had to come back here with another assignment, did fundraising, and the same physician that traveled with me in 2011 donated about $25,000 so I could take the kids to India so they could have the surgery. 2015, I went with cataract surgeon from Sonora and plastic surgeon from Sacramento area. We did about 180 cataract surgeries and about 24 cleft lip palates. When I was there in 2017 on a mission trip, we had a boy who was 11 years old on oxygen, asthmatic patient, very labored breathing. He could not even sit still. He was on oxygen, and they only had 1 oxygen cylinder left, and the truck is out to get the other 4 cylinders from the capital city. A guy came in, a 51, 52 years old patient with a car accident, actively bleeding. The surgeon, they have a great surgeon that donates his own blood in that surgery. He came up to me and he said, "What are we going to do this? How are we going to do it? We only have 1 oxygen, this little boy's using it, but I need to do surgery to stop bleeding." I knew what was coming. I told him, "I'm going home, you guys do what you gotta do, just let me know." My parents are there, so I stay with my parents, so I went home. The next morning when I went back to the hospital, obviously they took the oxygen off of the kid, wheeled it to the OR, did the surgery on that man, saved him, but this little boy died. So the doctors have to make that kind of decision, who gets to live and who gets to die. As a human being, I'm a healthcare professional, we turn on and off at the hospital, but it's not up to human being, up to us to decide who gets to live. It's in God's hand, but in this case, a lot of the doctors have to make this decision